Hey, can I get a quick spot, man?
Yeah. Well, I'm just hang on, finishing my pump for the weekend. Yeah, so hang on, let's get a little spot there. Yeah, so this weekend, yeah, we'll head out. Friday night's gonna be great. The club is gonna be awesome. I cannot wait for what we're gonna be doing there and getting everyone on the. Hang on a second.
Get it.
Now right there, I hope maybe some people had a little bit of a laugh, but what we're going to be covering here, unfortunately, is not a laughing matter. Now, I have received a number of questions in the last couple of weeks about a video that was circulating, a video that we tried to kind of replicate a little bit there, where there was a guy bench pressing. He was by himself though, he didn't have a spotter, but he was bench pressing, and at the end of the video it ends up on this guy's neck. He's choking. It's a pretty scary video when you watch it. But I kept getting questions on how do you spot? What did he do wrong? What do I think of this? And I had an epiphany for here in the Training for Warriors dojo. You know what? In all of my education that I've gone through, my exercise physiology degrees, my certifications in training, I have not really spent any time on how to spot somebody correctly, how to go over the form correctly, and how ultimately to keep it safe. And I think that that's very interesting, that spotting, unfortunately, has been something that I have just learned in the gym, yet I have been asked to spot people hundreds of times that I didn't know. I've asked people that I didn't know probably hundreds of times to spot me, and in both of those cases, as you just saw right there, that could be really dangerous if the people don't know what to do. So in this next series, we're going to be covering spotting. Now, the thing that I want to talk about with spotting, where the dojo made me better, and I hope it's going to make you better too, is that I think of spotting in three ways. Number one, spotting is used because we want to keep things safe. Okay, safety is paramount. Now right there, what we just showed, it wasn't safe, and we're going to go over all the ways to make sure that we keep an exercise as safe as possible and decrease the chance of injury. Number two, spotting is about intervention. So right there, the guy is getting choked by the bar, and I've got to intervene. So there's going to be a time, sometimes it's to make sure the area is safe as a spotter. Sometimes you're going to have to intervene and actually put your hands on the bar or the person to make sure that they can get the weight. And then finally, the third thing that I would say is that a spotter's job is also sometimes to assist. Now, what am I talking about there is, hey, there is stuff, forced repetitions, getting that one extra rep, helping somebody through sticking points in certain lifts, whether it be the bench press or the squat. There are ways to assist somebody to actually improve their results as well. So what's interesting is, spotting has a number of uses. Spotting can keep somebody safe, and spotting may be the most important thing that nobody teaches, so that's going to be something that we're going to teach here in the dojo. So I'm excited about this next series. What we're going to cover first is the importance, again, behind spotting, going over how to accumulate the right information before you spot, and we'll start talking about the bench press. So, hey, you may have thought some of that stuff was tongue-in-cheek that we did, but I will say this. Somebody ends up with a bar on their neck under your watch, it's not so funny. Somebody drops a bar, somebody gets hurt on your watch in your gym, it won't be so funny. And hey, not every injury is preventable, but when you spot correctly and you really know what you're doing, and you can teach it to the other people in your club or your facility, you're going to decrease those chances of injury. And hey, that's what the dojo, a big part of it, is all about. So this next series is going to be on spotting, and I am excited to bring everybody this chapter in the Training for Warriors dojo.